Hello, this is Manesh Patel from the EII Capital Group. In today's video presentation, we're going to show you how you can make 20 points on orange juice futures in just 2 days. I'm going to show you that in just a minute. Before we begin, this is our normal disclaimer. This is for education use only. We're not soliciting you to buy or sell any particular instrument at all. All charts that you're going to see are from Thinkorswim, from TD Ameritrade, TradeStation, or FreeStockCharts.com. Okay. Here are my contact details, Patel at eiicapital.com. You could access any of our free videos or scanners or heat maps at ichimokutrade.com. Also give you information about our Facebook and Twitter there too. Okay, so let's go through and show you how you can make those quick 20 points. This is the email that we send out from our website for people that are on our heat map or scanner. And you could see this was basically sent out Sunday, January 8, 2012, 2:43 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, on here, we give you 2 time frame buys and sell opportunities. Okay, and if you come down here to the bottom, sorry, I scrolled down too much. If you come down here, we're going to show you the futures chart. This gives you a table of 2 time frame opportunities. Okay, so each row for a particular time frame represents 2 time frame opportunities. The time frame here shows you the trading time frame. We're not showing you the higher time frame at all because it just clog up the table too much, but this shows you the trading time frame. And if you look at these opportunities here, this will show you cocoa was bearish on a 10-minute, which is the trading time frame, and also a higher time frame. Okay, now the way I like to do this is that each one of these rows represents 2 time frames. I like to increase my probabilities by sitting there looking for 4 time frame opportunities. Okay, and the way I like to do it is I group the 10-minute, 30-minute, and 60-minute into what I call a day trading module, and then I group the 120, 240, and daily into what I call a long-term module. Okay, and what I want to see is a particular instrument on the same column in the day trading module and then also the higher time frame module. So if you look at this chart, there's a couple of opportunities there. There's one is orange juice because you notice it's on the 30-minute, and then it's also on the daily. Okay, so this is really a 4 time frame opportunity there because it's 2 time frames here and then another 2 time frames here because it's listed on 2 different time frames. Okay, so this is a 4 time frame opportunity there. Okay, now notice I said opportunities. Okay, and I'm going to get to that in just a minute. These are opportunities there, but they have to break the last support resistance in order for the trend to start. So if you're looking at bullish, it's got to break the last resistance value, which is typically a pivot high. So your entry will be the last pivot high plus a couple of points, and that would be the entry for orange juice. Also, you have the 10-year Treasury note futures here on the 30-minute and also the 120. Okay, but for today's presentation, we're going to show you the orange juice. Okay, because that was on a 30-minute 2 time frame buy and sell scenario. So this was a 2 time frame buy on a 30-minute, and then it was also a 2 time frame buy on a daily. So let's go look at the higher time frame daily and kind of show you what happened with the orange juice. Remember, this was sent out Sunday on January 8th. Okay, so we're going to come back to our charts and we're going to look here and we're going to find this was basically Friday right here. Okay, and if you look at Friday here, that was basically when the email went out Sunday night. So that gave you an opportunity to take the last pivot high. Okay, since this is a bullish trade here, a couple points above that, that'll be entry. Put the entry there so clear this pivot high too. So that was our entry that was just sitting there waiting to be filled when the markets opened up. Our stop is always this green line, which is kind of hard to see, so let me zoom in. It's green line minus a couple of points. So our entry is there. Our stop was somewhere right around here, okay? Right below that green line, so probably right around here. Okay, now remember, we're looking at long term. These are daily time frames, so you have to sit there and give it room to breathe. So your stops have to be a little bigger. And if you don't like the idea of playing with options, maybe look at with the futures directly. Look at options, or maybe even look at the stock ETFs and stuff like that. Okay, so we basically sat there and put our entry there, and our goal, of course, was to sit there and retest this pivot high, which is the ultimate high there. Okay, which is also the weekly next resistance value. So our goal was to get out here, and if you could see, this thing got triggered Monday, right after we sent out the email on January 8th. So on January 9th, this thing got triggered close to our price here, There was not much slippage. This looks like a big bar. Maybe it had gapped up, but it's not. During the day, it slowly went up. Gapped up initially, but not to our entry, and then slowly went up and got triggered. And then if you look at the next day, it basically moved up drastically to a point we got stopped out for a profit where we entered at 184.36 and we took a profit at 202.46. And you could see that the max profit this thing went to was 207.75. Okay, so this was a great trade that happened. It all happened just basically looking here at our heat map, 2 time frame buys and sell opportunities. Now, this one worked out really well. Remember, there's no guarantee every trade's going to work out at all. But when you sit there and you have 4 time frame buy and sell opportunities, your probabilities of winning are really good. And believe it or not, with your risk to reward, we're really good on that one too. Because if you look at the chart, let's say our stop was here, right around here. Basically, this was around a 11-point stop, and we're trying to shoot for 20. Okay, so you're at least trying to get 2 to 1 or higher in a trend-based system. So in this one, you're easily able to get that. Okay, and remember, we have a trailing stop too. So as the trend continues to move up, like on this bar, our stop was actually at break even, believe it or not, which is the green line minus a couple of points. So the second day, our risk pretty much went to zero completely. So it was a free trade for us moving forward, and all you could do is win in those scenarios. Again, if you have any questions, you could sit there and email us here at mpatel@eiicapital.com, or you could find any of these heat map or email modules here at ichimokutrade.com. Thank you and have a good day.